All right, testing 1, 2. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Blue Sports Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in for me tonight. This is going to be a continuation for the live show I tried to do earlier. I was trying to do an NFL draft, but I was having some technical difficulties, so I got everything working properly now. But everything's good to go. But I won't take up too much of your time, y'all. I just wanted to give some recaps and just let everybody know, what's going on and what I would be talking about. So I'm going to be doing the NFL draft recap of the first round. What were some highs and what were some lows. Also going to be doing some recaps of the NBA playoffs, how it's looking right now. And then, of course, I got to give my shout out to the certain champions, teams, and certain people in certain sports that have achieved magnificent feats as of late. But to get right to go, honestly, I wouldn't have been mad if the Bears selected Jaden Daniels number 1 overall. But hey, they got Caleb Williams, pretty much what everybody saw coming, and then Jaden Daniels going second. Everybody saw that coming as well. But hey, both phenomenal players. To me personally, I do believe that Jaden is the better quarterback. It's just something about Caleb Williams' attitude I don't really like very much. Like, to me, he just seems like he's too high of himself. But hey, we'll see how he works out with Chicago. So he had a good career at USC. Let's see if he can carry it on to the pros. And of course, not a lot of introduction in Daniels. If you're from Louisiana, you know who he is. And hell, maybe if you're not from Louisiana, you may have heard of him bunches and bunches of times. Phenomenal player, phenomenal person. I believe he has a bright future in the NFL. Just hope that the Commanders can, build a good team around him, and then hopefully he can do some great things going forward. It was a good Commanders needed a quarterback desperately. They hadn't had a good quarterback, since Alex Smith was there. So it's been a while. And then, of course, the 3rd overall pick went to the Patriots. They drafted Drake May. No surprise there. They needed a quarterback as well. Mac Jones got traded to the Jaguars, so their only quarterback on the roster was Bailey Zappi, and the Patriots were not going to move forward with that. So drafting Drake May out of North Carolina, like that pick. Drake May, he's a little iffy for me. He's definitely has the athleticism. I just don't know how good his quarterback play can be. But we'll see how it goes going forward. I don't believe it's a bad pick for the Patriots. I think it's great. Let's see what they can do with it. Hopefully Drake May can fit in the system really well. And then the 4th overall pick was to the Cardinals. They drafted the first offensive lineman. That was very much needed. Their offensive lineman was not too great. Big dude, too. Or I'm sorry. Who was it, the Cardinals? Yeah. No. Yeah, it was the Cardinals. They drafted the first lineman, and then the Chargers drafted an offensive lineman as well. Big dude, too. Gave Roger Goodell a big old hug. And Roger Goodell just had back surgery, too. But hey, that didn't stop old boy from expressing how he felt, man. Big congratulations to both of those guys. Offensive linemen are very much needed for most teams right now. You don't have a good offensive line, you're not really going to get very far in the league, especially offensively. But that was the Chargers. Chargers hadn't had a first-round pick in a while. So if this is Jim Harbaugh just got hired as the head coach for the Chargers. So, hey, man, you got to go in the right direction. I personally thought that they would go with a wide receiver because they lost both Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. But hey, man, they might try to make some moves in the tomorrow night. Hopefully they can still have their people on the board when they get to it. But let's see what they got cooking up there, man. It wasn't until the 15th pick that was the first defensive player taken out of UCLA. And a lot of offensive players were drafted. I tell you what, y'all, the most surprising pick I've seen was probably Michael Penix Jr. going to the Falcons. That was the most surprising pick. I was not expecting that because Michael Penix Jr., I mean, look, he's great talent, but bro, he's not going to start. He's going to sit behind Kirk Cousins for 4 years. I mean, the Falcons literally just signed Kirk Cousins to a 4-year deal. So Michael Penix is going to sit all 4 of those years just waiting for his time to come. I mean, unless the Falcons decide to cut ties with Kirk early. I don't see that happening, though. Kirk is known to be productive. Even though he only has 1 playoff win, his regular season stats have shown otherwise, that he can play in the league really well. It was just surprising. I did not think the Falcons were going to go in the direction of a quarterback. But I know Falcons fans are scratching their head. Even there was a video of Arthur Blank talking with the GM. Like, they were just kind of like talking back and forth, like arguing almost, like, wait, dude, are you serious? It's like, this is what you went with? Like, I don't know what was said between them, but Arthur Blank looked very confused and like, bro, why did we pick a quarterback? But, as they say, it is what it is. Shit happens. I know. I'm not mad about it. I mean, we'll see. I mean, as a Saints fan, I don't really care about the Falcons. So, hey, don't bother me at all. Yeah. And then the ninth pick was back to the Bears again. They draft Rome Odunze from Washington. That was a good pick too, to increase their offensive load that they have. So now you have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and you add Rome Odunze into the mix. So that's a good wide receiving core to have right there. And then, of course, hopefully Cole Kmet can develop into the tight end that they're looking for. So that was not a bad pick by the Bears. The 10th overall pick. I was going to say the Broncos. The Broncos are 12th and the Vikings were 13th. And then the Saints, us, we were 14th. The number 10 pick. Goodness gracious. Who had the 10th pick? You would think I would have this shit memorized. Okay, hold on. It'll come back to me in a second, guys. I'm sorry. The 10th and the 11th. The 12th pick, the Broncos. They went. I believe, yeah, they went with the quarterback, obviously, as well. They drafted Bo Nix. That was a must for them because the Broncos literally only had Jarrett Stidham as their only quarterback on the roster. So drafting a quarterback was a must. I'm not sure how Bo Nix is going to play in a Sean Payton style offense, because Sean Payton has literally one of the biggest offensive playbooks out of anybody. So I mean, it's going to be a little difficult system to learn, but we'll see how Bo Nix is capable of doing it. I'm not sure about his passing abilities. The athleticism is there, but his passing abilities are questionable. So I mean, you needed a quarterback, and Bo Nix was the only option left. So hey. Got to do what you got to do, man. Oh, you know what? Good Lord. I forgot. Freaking the Giants at 6 took Malik Neighbors, which that's no surprise there. The Giants are known for drafting players from LSU. Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, all them good people. Like, they love LSU boys. Love them. So I'm not surprised seeing Malik Neighbors going to the Giants. But now Malik and Jaden Daniels are going to have to go see each other twice a year now in the same division, the NFC East. So, hey, this shit just got a whole lot of fun. And I also, while I was watching the draft, I looked at the Saints' home schedule, and I saw one of their home games is the Washington Commanders. So I definitely know what home game I'm going to go to. That's going to be a good one to watch. I expect Jaden Daniels to get the starting job immediately. I don't really think any of the quarterbacks that Washington has will be any good competition for Jaden. I think Jaden's going to win the starting job immediately. So he's going to face no issues there. And then the 7th, the 8th. Yeah, and then the Bears picked at ninth. Yeah, but it wasn't until the 15th pick until the first defensive player was taken by the Colts. They took an edge rusher out of UCLA. Quite a bit of tackles were taken. Six quarterbacks were taken in the first round. Like all the top quarterbacks that were on the board, they were all taken in the first round, which was no surprise there. There were teams that needed quarterbacks. The Raiders, I think the Raiders were looking at a quarterback, but they took an offense. They took an offensive. Not an offensive lineman. They took a wide receiver. So I mean, hey, you gotta boost the offensive advantages there. And then of course the Saints at 14th, we took an offensive lineman. That was much needed because I had no idea about it. I found out about it during the draft. Apparently Ryan Ramczyk has a very serious knee issue, and he may not be able to play football again. So I'm like, damn, that's significant as shit. Because Ryan Ramczyk's one of our best offense. He's our best offensive lineman, and to me, still one of the best right tackles in the league. I hope he can come back healthy and play. I love the guy to death. He's a phenomenal player. But we drafted a tackle out of Oregon State, Samoan boy. He's solid. He's good. I think we did. I think they did a great job in this pick, man, because we need an offensive line bad. Ours is kind of mix and match here and there. Trevor Penning was a bust. He's an absolute bust. They need to just get rid of him ASAP. He was so bad, bro. So bad. Don't get me started with that crap. There were some couple trades that happened here and there. Oh yeah, so the Vikings and the Jets wind up switching picks. So the Vikings moved up to 10th, while the Jets were 10th originally, and the Vikings were 11th. But the Vikings and Jets pretty much switched. So the Vikings moved up to 10th, and the Jets were 11th. The Vikings wind up taking J.J. McCarthy because they don't have a good quarterback right now. They wanted to go with Joshua Dobbs as the future, but he wound up just being he started off great, but he's just not what they were looking for. So they're going with J.J. McCarthy as the future. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully Justin Jefferson is happy about that. And then the Jets wind up taking an offensive lineman, give Aaron Rodgers some extra protection, because he needs it. Lord knows he needs it. And then, of course, everything went pretty good. And then, of course, at 15th, you had the Colts taking the edge rusher out of UCLA. Liatu, I think his last name was. I don't know. His name was kind of hard to pronounce. And then you had some more. Then you had more cornerbacks going off the board. So all those offensive players taken off the board left some great improvement for more defensive players to come off. More edge rushers started coming off. And honestly, if judging the first round for each team, honestly, every team made a good pick. There were some picks that were very questionable. Like for instance, like I talked about the Falcons drafting Michael Penix. I thought they would go in a completely different direction. Maybe draft an offensive lineman to help, boost, give better protection in the running game and passing game. But no, they just went with a quarterback immediately. So I don't know. But of course, the Chiefs were supposed to have the last pick of the draft, but a couple of trades wound up happening at the end. The Chiefs wind up trading with Buffalo to get the 28th overall pick, and they drafted Xavier Worthy, who ran the fastest 40 at the NFL Combine this year at 4.21 wide receiver. Because hey, Chiefs had the most drops out of any team in the league this past season, but hey, still won the Super Bowl. Can't make sense of that, but hey, they came through when they needed to. But so now had a little extra help at the wide receiver position. Good for them. And then Buffalo wound up having the last pick of the draft. The 49ers wound up drafting a wide receiver as well, which to me says that because Brandon Ayuk, they still haven't worked out a deal with him yet, so I don't know if he was going to be released or if they were going to trade him to try to get some kind of value out of him.
But I think the 49ers are still trying to work out a deal with him because, I mean, hey, you keep Brandon Ayuk, you'll have a really strong offense going into 2024. You still got Debo, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, all that good stuff. But hey, it was fantastic. The draft pretty much kind of went how I expected it to be. But so the Bills wind up. So the last pick the Bills were supposed to have, but they wind up trading with the Panthers to get. They traded with the Panthers, so the Buffalo Bills will start second round 2 with the 33rd overall pick tomorrow at 7. So the Panthers wind up taking the last pick, and they drafted a wide receiver. Because I mean, hey. Poor Bryce Young. He needs all the help he can get, man. Like, you got to build a good team around him. That's what they're trying to do. You got to be patient with it now, man. I mean, no miracles can happen just like that. Oh, shit. Sorry. But, hopefully the Panthers can work something out. I mean, they lost some good key components, but, hopefully they can, rebuild and go in the right direction. We shall see, man. It's going to be tough for the Panthers, I'll tell you that much. But man, overall, man, it was a pretty good draft. There was, a couple surprises here and there, but overall, I enjoyed it. I won't cover rounds like 2 through 7, because hey, that doesn't really matter as much. But hey, I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna keep an eye out how my team does. But hey, comment down below. Whatever team you support, comment down below if you think that your team made a great choice tonight in the first round, if they drafted in the first round tonight. My team, the Saints, we have 1 pick in the second round, and then after that, we don't draft again until the 5th round. We got 4 picks in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th. So let's see if we can work something out with that, But rounds two through 3, y'all, will start tomorrow at 7:00, and then rounds 4 through 7 will be Saturday. I believe that will start around 3:00 or so, because that's gonna be a long time. That's gonna be like it's gonna be like a 3-4 hour draft. And round 1, it was just round 1 tonight, and it damn near took 4 hours. So, rounds 4 through 7 will probably take at least 5 or 6. Who knows, bro? Teams take their time, man. But a lot of good offensive linemen were taken tonight. The offensive lineman that the Cowboys got, though, I don't know. He's a little sus. I looked at his overall production, how they graded him. His scores were pretty low. But I think they can work around that. They're hoping he can replace Tyron Smith, who wound up signing with the Jets. So, see how it works out, man. Well, I'll try to catch rounds 2 and 3 tomorrow night if I can, and hopefully y'all can as well. Let me know how it goes. All right. And y'all, hold on. Need to go grab something real quick. Give me 1 second. Whew. Apologies, y'all. Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, it was an NFL record tonight. 23 offensive players were selected in the first round tonight. That's an NFL record. Oh shit! I just got a notification. Apparently, the Kirk Cousins is frustrated by team selection of Michael Penix. Yeah, I would be too, because it just doesn't make sense. It really does not. Let me see here. Nice. All right. So there's still round one of the NBA playoffs right now. The play-in tournament happened recently. The Kings knocked out the Warriors. The 76ers won over the Heat, but the Heat were able to stay alive by beating the Bulls. And then the Pelicans had to play against the Kings, and they beat the Kings. So now they're having to play the Oklahoma City Thunder. But going into the round one, right now, so it looks like we'll have the Magic and Cavs playing the Suns and the Timberwolves, the 76ers and the Knicks, the Lakers and the Nuggets, the Heat and the Celtics, the Clippers and the Mavericks, Pacers and the Bucks, the Pelicans and the Thunder. So those are the major matchups right now in the East and the West for first round. So right now, as it stands, so everyone has gone through their game two so far. So recapping from Sunday. Going back to Saturday, excuse me. The Magic and the Cavs, that was game one. Cavs won 97-83. And then that's the next game on Saturday. The Timberwolves beat the Suns 120-95. The Knicks beat the 76ers 111-104. The Nuggets beat the Lakers 114-103. And these were the matchups on Sunday. The Celtics beat the Heat 114-94. The Clippers beat the Mavs 109-97, and the Bucks beat the Pacers 109-94, and the Thunder barely beat the Pelicans 94-92. And then, so those were all game ones. So these are game twos that started on Monday. The Cavs beat the Magic 96-86, so the Cavs are up 2-0. The Knicks beat the 76ers again, 104-101. Another close game. So the Knicks are up 2-0 in the series. And then the Nuggets played the Lakers. The Nuggets won 101-99. Another close game. So the Nuggets are now in a 2-0 lead over the Lakers. And then the Timberwolves beat the Suns 105-93. So the Minnesota is now in a 2-0 series lead. And then here we have the Pacers winning over the Bucks 125-108. So it's tied 1-1. Another series tied 1-1. The Mavericks beat the Clippers 96-93. So the Mavericks are back in it, tied now. And then the Heat beat the Celtics 111-101. So now that series is tied 1-1. Then the Thunder won again over the Pelicans, 124-92. Damn, that's a blowout, bro. That's damn near 30 points. Holy shit. But the OKC is up 2-0 over the Pels. They need to get it together, bro. Holy. Those games were from yesterday. Today, we had a couple games today. The Magic beat the Cavs 121-83, so Cleveland has a 2-1 series lead. The 76ers beat the Knicks 125-114, so the Knicks are back on top 2-1. And then the Lakers and the Nuggets are still playing right now with 2 minutes left in the game. Right now, though, the Nuggets are up by 11, 104-93. It's going to be tough for the Lakers to come back from this one, man. But if the Nuggets win tonight, they'll be up to a 3-0 series lead, and the Lakers will face the possibility of being shut out and swept in a 4-0. So that would not be good, especially with a LeBron team like that. There'd be 2 years in a row where they got swept by the same team. Games that are happening tomorrow, though. The Bucks will play the Pacers. The Clippers then play the Magic. Clippers will play the Mavericks, and the Timberwolves will play against the Suns. So these are the games that are happening tomorrow. Then we got a couple games on Saturday. We have the Cavs and the Magic. That'll be the first game. The second game will be the Thunder at the Pelicans. And then the second to last game will be the Celtics and the Heat. And the last game will be the Nuggets and the Lakers. And then we have a continuation on Sunday. So far, some good teams in the playoffs. I'm happy our Pelicans are in there, man. But God, they're gonna have to change some up, man. The OKC's no scrubs, bro. Gilgeous Alexander, that dude's a stud. They got to play better defense, man. They can't be blown out by 30 points. Not in the playoffs, bro. But giving you my predictions, guys, and then after that, if you leave a comment down below what your predictions will be for the East and West teams, who you believe will be moving on to the next round. Just looking at this, I'm gonna say the Bucks went over the Pacers. I do believe that. I mean, I know Giannis is kind of struggling right now with his injury, but I do believe that even when he's not 100%, he still can give you a whole lot. So I believe with Damian Lillard and Chris Middleton and Giannis, they'll be able to come together and win over the Pacers. I believe they'll move on to the next round. Clippers and the Magic, man, this one's tough, bro. I want to say the Mavericks because of Luka and Kyrie, but I mean, just seeing how they played Game 1, I mean, it was bad, bro. I'm gonna go with the Mavericks. I think Luka and Kyrie will get it together and they'll win. They'll win a close series. I think it'll be like a 4-2 or a 4-3 series. I think this series will come down to 7 games. Timberwolves and the Suns. I mean, I know Minnesota's up 2-0, but do I want to count out KD and the Suns right now? I ain't gonna do it. I mean, bro, the Timberwolves are just playing so great right now, man. Anthony Edwards, freaking. Let me see. Oh, wait. Let me see. Okay. Anderson. Wait, Anthony Edwards. Oh, my God. I think he plays for a different team. Let me see. Oh, he does. Okay, he does play for the Timberwolves. I thought he played for the Magic or something. My bad, y'all. But no, you got Anthony Edwards playing really well. You got freaking Karl Anthony Towns. He's finally finding his rhythm and getting it together, which is good for him because I think a lot of people are fixing to write him off for how bad he's been playing. But, man, it was, Timberwolves are coming really good, man. They're up 2-0 over the Suns. I mean, you can't count the Suns out yet with KD, Devin Booker, with Bradley Beal. They still have a lot of good playmakers, but, man, Timberwolves are just playing so good right now. If the Suns do not win tomorrow night, they might as well just kiss the series goodbye, bro. Then the Cavs and the Mavericks. I'm sorry. I keep saying the Magic with the Mavericks. Fuck, it's 2 M's, bro. The M's always get me. The Cavs and the Magic. I'm going with the Cavs, man. I like Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's a playmaker, bro. The Magic are no scrub. They're not a scrub team, but, man, it's just the way the Cavs are playing right now. They're just playing as a well-refined unit. Donovan Mitchell is coming alive in the playoffs. So good for him. And then we have the Thunder and the Pelicans. Dude, I mean, I want to root for my Pelicans, man, but I just don't know how well they're going to play. I don't know if they can come back from this. I mean, the Thunder are just playing so good offensively right now. Like, they're just clicking and clicking and clicking. I don't want to go against them, but I might have to here, bro. I'm going to go with the Thunder. The Pels have to win Saturday's game if they want to at least keep within pace with the Thunder. But we'll see, man. But I'm gonna go with the Thunder. Then we got this the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. I think this is gonna be another 7-game series like it was last year, where it came down to the last game. I want to say the Celtics because of how well Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum been playing. But man, like Jason Tatum's got to pop off if this team wants to advance. This is going to be close, man. I'm going to take the Celtics. I think the Celtics win it in 7. It's going to be a fantastic series to watch, though, I promise you. However, though, if they let Jimmy Buckets catch fire, like hella fire, Miami Heat's going to advance, no problem. And then, of course, we talked about the Nuggets and the Lakers. I'm going to roll with the Nuggets, man. The Nuggets are looking for a 2-peat. They're firing on all cylinders, man. I'm not gonna go against them at all. I'm gonna take the Nuggets over the Lakers in this series. But let me know what y'all think personally, y'all. Whatever the series you have for the East and the West going on right now, leave a comment down below what your predictions are going to be. Who moves on to the second round? And then y'all, I'm gonna end it off, giving some shout outs to certain teams, certain individuals for their remarkable achievements. First, I want to congratulate this women's South Carolina basketball team for winning the championship. Not only doing that but for also completing a perfect season, going 38-0, which is so hard to do in basketball. But congratulations to them. It was a remarkable season. They had some games where they almost lost it, but they rallied back and came back through to the end. I wish LSU would have got him at least one time, bro. At least one time. But it's all good, though. The ladies were fantastic this year. The ladies that were playing this season and going to continue to play forth and so on. They brought women's college basketball back on the map, man. I mean, Cardoso from South Carolina. I mean, you got Caitlin Clark from Iowa, Angel Reese from LSU. Like, just so many fantastic women that have just, put, women's college basketball back on the map, which is so awesome. Because nobody was really watching women's basketball, college or professional, but bro, the women's college championship basketball game had over 20 million viewers, bro. 20 million. It was Iowa and South Carolina. That's fantastic. That's amazing. I hope they can continue to keep it up too, man, because that's awesome. That's amazing. I prefer to watch women's college basketball more than the WNBA. That's just my personal take. But hey. However you want to do it. But man, women's college basketball, they play physical, man. They get up in there. They're trying to get them points, bro. They play hard and physical, just like the men do, and that's what you love to see, bro. Congratulations to South Carolina. Also want to congratulate LSU's women's gymnastics team. They are back-to-back champions. Continuing their streak once again. So proud of them. So happy for them. That's awesome, man. Champions in back-to-back seasons. That's incredible. Congratulations to y'all. And then the Masters for golf just finished. Scotty Scheffler wound up coming first place with a score of negative 11, one of the best scores in the Masters, and he is a rising up-and-coming star, American golfer. Congratulations to you, Mr. Scotty, for winning your second consecutive green jacket. Hope you can continue your success, my friend, and inspire many others to play the sport of golf. I wish I was that good at golf, y'all. I'm working on it. Just need to work on my backswing. I can drive the hell out of the golf ball, but man, when I get up on the green, like in the putter range, I struggle like a mug, bro. Because I'm trying not to hit it so hard, but you can't hit it too soft either. But hey, either way, man, congratulations to you, Scotty. Best wishes to you and hope you for your further success, my friend. A couple more shout outs. Let's see. All right. And I also want to give a quick shout out to, so for the PBA, which is the Bowling Association, I want to give a shout out to a couple. The Tournament of Champions is set. They are continuing to play. Their tournament should be concluding very soon. I think it ends tomorrow, I believe. But the top, this will be round 2 for 30 and 34 games. These are the top 10 players: Anthony Simonson, EJ Tackett, Matt Ogley, Brad Miller, Marshall Kent, Eric Jones, Jason Sterner, Kyle Sherman, BJ Moore, and Jake Peters. Congratulations to y'all. Those are the top 10 Pacific bowlers that will be competing in the Tournament of Champions, where they will decide who will be crowned number 1. Best of luck to all y'all, and congratulations for making the top 10. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. And if there's any specific shout outs that I had missed, y'all, let me know. I will get around to it tomorrow night. I do know that professional baseball, college baseball, and tennis is still going on right now. I know a tennis tournament is going on. I'll give a recap of that tomorrow night. And I will also give a recap for baseball as well, and amongst other sports as well. Because that's how we do it around here, baby. Got to give everybody their credit, everybody their time to shine. Everybody, even you, the audience. But I'm going to end it off of there, y'all. I know it's kind of late tonight. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there tonight. Get a good night's sleep. If you got work tomorrow, be careful. But guys, as always, thank y'all so much. I do greatly appreciate it. And I hope I can see y'all tomorrow night and for the next show. I'm going to be back, baby. Peace. I love y'all so much. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already.